Oh, was that great or what?
Yes.
Yeah, get people singing along. What a beautiful day for a picnic, huh? Couldn't ask for nicer weather. I'm Jim Colbert. I'm a DJ on WPSU FM. If that doesn't sound familiar, it's because we're in the middle of Pennsylvania. So we don't make it quite this far over. We do stream at WPSU.org. But been enjoying coming out to the picnic for a couple years now. And pleased to be a part of it. Wearing a number of hats and a James Durst shirt. All right, our next performer, I had the pleasure of hearing last year, this very same time, on also a very lovely afternoon. New York City native Maggie Seligman describes herself as an eclectic acoustic musician, not electric, eclectic, who has been influenced by and plays and sings music of all types, including originals, traditional and composed folk, and jazz standards. She's appeared at various festivals and venues throughout New York and Connecticut, including the Town Crier Cafe, Taste Buds in Red Hook, Jitters Club in Southington, Connecticut, and the Clinton, New York Art and Music Festival. Her song Of Our Time was chosen by Melodic Revolution Records for their charitable CD project, Musicians for Oil Relief. Her first CD, Rubato, is available. She is also the vocalist in the jazz trio Chick's Candy Store, performing with instrumentalists Martin Aronchick and Richard Brooker. Their CD, Chick's Candy Sampler, was released in March 2014. Enjoyed hearing Maggie a lot last year, so I was very happy to be able to introduce you again this year. And so please give a nice borderline welcome to Maggie Seligman.
Thank you. Pat LaManna, the great Pat LaManna, is going to be joining me. Yay! On the first song, I wanted to just talk a bit about Pete Seeger, in that what I learned from Pete Seeger very young was that music is a force for change. And really that aligns Pete Seeger in this glorious way with Percy Bysshe Shelley, who believed that poets were the unacknowledged legislators of the world. Poets can create change. And I love that idea. He was a reader, as well as a composer and musician. And he discovered the words to this song that we're going to sing for you while reading a book called Quite Early One Morning by Dylan Thomas. And in that book were contained some lines from a poem by a Welsh poet named Idris Davies. And this poem was written in 1938 in response to a huge mining disaster and mining strike in Wales. So here it goes, and the song is The Bells of Rhymney. Check, check. Okay.
Sang the green bells of heart.
Thanks so much, Pat. The next song I'm going to sing for you was written by Billy Ed Wheeler, and he is a voice of Appalachia and coal miners, and I thought that this song tied in very nicely with the bells of Rhymney, and it's called Coal Tatoo. Traveling down that cold town road, listen to my rubber tires whine. Goodbye to Buckeye and White Sycamore, I'm leaving you behind. 'Cause I've got no job and I've got no pay, just got a worried soul, and this blue tattoo on the side of my head, left by the number 9 coal. Somebody said that's a strange tattoo you have on the side of your head. I said that's the mark of the number 9 coal. A little more and I'd be dead. Oh, but I love the rumble, I love the dark, I love the cool of the slate. But it's going down that new road, looking for a job. This traveling and looking I hate. I've stood for the union, I've walked in the line, I fought against the company. I've stood for the UNW of A. Now who's gonna stand for me? 'Cause I've got no job, I've got no pay, just got a worried soul, and this blue tattoo on the side of my head, left by the number 9 coal. Someday when I die I'd go to heaven, land of my dreams. Won't have to worry I'm losing my job to bad times or big machines. 'Cause I've got no job, I've got no pay, just got a worried soul, and this blue tattoo on the side of my head, left by the number 9 coal. Left me by the number 9 coal. Left me by the number 9 coal. Thank you. Thank you. John, could I just have a little more in the upper registers of the strings? This next song is actually, I learned when I was 12 years old. And what struck me about the song at the time was the contrast between the beauty of the melody, the haunting beauty, and it's actually the melody from a child ballad called Silky. But it was set to the haunting and stark words of a poem by a Turkish poet named Nazim Hikmet. And Pete heard this song and he adapted it in 1962. And I think what struck me then, of course, at the age of 12, was that I was not so much older than the child narrator of the song. And also, I think in general, it gives us a sense of other types of holocausts that have existed in the world and sadly continue to exist. This song is called I Come and Stand at Every Door. I come stand at every door, but none can hear my silent tread. I knock and hear dream made unseen, for I am dead, for I am I was only 7 before I died. In Hiroshima, long ago, I'm 7 now as I was then. When children die, they do not grow. My hair was scorched by swirling flame. My eyes grew dim, my eyes grew blind. Death came and turned my bones to dust, and that's been scattered by the wind. I need no fruit, I need no rice, I need no sweets, nor even bread. I ask for nothing for myself, for I am dead, for I am dead. All that I ask is that for peace you fight today, you fight today. So that the children of the world may live and grow and laugh and play, may live and grow and laugh and peace. Thanks so much. Thank you, John, for the sound.